Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with Fonearena.com and this is the video review of the Oppo Find 7. The Find 7 is Oppo's entrant into this increasingly crowded flagship rat race meant to appeal to the buyers seeking cutting-edge technology. The Chinese manufacturer has been playing this game since the Find 5 and for the second time they have captured the pole position by introducing a Quad HD display in a smartphone way ahead of anyone else. With a 1080p display on its younger sibling, the Find 7 finds itself facing a tough argument from the user. Is Quad HD really necessary? But even then, as a top-end flagship, can it endure the onslaught from the competition and retain the pole position it captured? Let's find out in the full review of the Oppo Find 7. The design of the Oppo Find 7 is a natural evolution of the Find 5. It looks very familiar with a stealthy dark display blending into the bezel and a small chin protruding at the bottom. This time, the small chin has an inbuilt skyline notification LED that looks really cool. Oppo, in order to satisfy customer demands, has gone for a removable back cover this time, giving us access to a replaceable battery and a microSD card slot. This design change has forced Oppo to go for a two-part body, but we think this is one of the better implementations we have seen. The solid plastic back cover is textured and is exceedingly grippy on a white variant. Build quality overall is really good with dense plastics for the sides and an aluminum frame on the inside. However, the device is still taller than usual and weighs a solid 173 grams, which is not too heavy but noticeable for a phone. This might make for an uncomfortable experience for smaller hands. Starting with the front, we have the device fully covered in Gorilla Glass with a small plastic chin at the bottom. Underneath is the 5.5-inch display above which sits the earpiece, the front-facing camera and the usual couple of sensors for ambient light and proximity sensing. Below the display are the capacitive touch buttons which are very dim for actual use. Even below is the skyline notification LED which glows just in blue but as mentioned earlier looks really cool. Moving to the right side, we have the volume rocker at a reachable position made of metal. Way below on the same side is a small push button that allows you to remove the back cover easily. Over at the left, we have the power lock switch made of the same metal and a small logo besides it. The top houses the 3.5mm audio jack which blends into the back panel with a hole. Down at the bottom we have the micro USB port along with the primary microphone for voice calls. The back panel houses the 13 megapixel unit, its own microphone for stereo recording, the dual LED flash, the Oppo logo and the speaker down below. Removing it reveals the VOOC powered 3000 mAh battery, the micro SIM and the micro SD card slots. Let's talk about the hardware highlights now. One of the main differences between the Find 7a and the Find 7 is the Quad HD resolution display. The Find 7 comes with a 5.5-inch JDI made display with a resolution of 2560 by 1440. This is 4 times the resolution of 1280 by 720 and has a pixel density of 534 ppi. The display was so sharp that we were surprised to actually note the difference between this and a 1080p screen, but only at a closer distance. The icons looked stunning and overall the display was good with great viewing angles, brightness and contrast, but when it came to color reproduction it had issues with whites in a purplish hue. There was also a device specific defect that created a spot in the display. Otherwise the display was great, but is it a big step up from 1080p? We don't believe so. Following the tradition, the Find 7 II comes with a 13 megapixel camera just like the Find 5 and later the N1. It's the same stacked CMOS sensor with the f2.0 aperture 6-element lens. But where Oppo adds value is by using dedicated ISPs for image processing with better algorithms and nifty pro-level features. You have a slow shutter speed mode for up to 32 seconds of shutter speed. There is the hardware accelerated HDR and a Ultra HD 50 megapixel mode which produces pictures large enough for prints. The camera performance in general is great too, but with a few quirks in low light imaging. On the video side, the device can record 4K videos with great detail and good sound and also has a slow-mo 120fps feature. For a deep dive into the camera, do check out our camera review. Coming to internals, the Find 7 is powered by the latest and greatest Snapdragon 801 8974AC chipset with a 2.5 GHz quad-core Crate CPU and Adreno 330 GPU for graphics. The phone also comes with 3GB of RAM, which is justifiable for the first time thanks to the Quad HD resolution display. General performance is good, but at times we could notice some lag and stutter which are minor at best. Benchmarks and gaming performance on the other hand were good, but of course there was a lot of stress in on-screen tests when it came to the GPU. On the storage side, the Find 7 comes with 32GB of internal memory and also has an expansion slot which makes it perfect for all kinds of users. Other hardware features aside, the Find 7 excels, much like the Find 5, in audio performance thanks to DirectHD and Max Audio. The former, being hardware based, works great to produce crystal clear audio in earphones supplied by Oppo. The latter is software based and mostly works like a fancy equalizer with its own strengths though. The Find 7 takes the baton from Find 5 in terms of audio quality and is definitely one of the best in the industry. Coming to software, the Find 7 runs on ColorOS 1.2, which is a custom skin based on Android 4.3. The nicely designed custom skin completely changes the look and feel that you'd usually expect out of an Android phone. Based on a white and green color scheme, there is enough flexibility in personalization options thanks to themes and custom lock screens. Off-screen gestures are one of our most favorite things on ColorOS, which is not available on any other phone yet. You can perform a lot of gestures even when the phone screen is off, right from the basic double tap to wake to using it for music controls and even configure new ones from the settings. We found ourselves using this feature a lot more than intended. The default apps are completely custom and are almost the same as what we had seen with the N1. Overall, the software experience is ideal if you don't mind ColorOS, and all the features it provides are just icing on the cake. Coming to the battery department, the Oppo Find 7 touts a 3000 mAh lithium polymer battery that is custom designed by the company to support a type of rapid charging called VOOC. This enables the device to charge from 0 to 100 in under 70 minutes with the first 75% in 35 minutes. This works great for quick charges using the massive 4.5 amps charger that comes with the Find 7. On the battery life side, the device was able to last about 20 hours on a single charge with heavy use, which is not too bad, but since the battery is removable and VOOC capable, we think it's not a deal breaker at all. The power saver modes also help in extending this further. Concluding, the Oppo Find 7 is a really good flagship device that will appeal to the consumer seeking cutting-edge technology, albeit with a few flaws. The Quad HD display remains a tough argument with other factors like white balance and defects not lending much help. If you're impressed by all the other aspects of the Find 7 like the camera, DirectHD, and can compromise on the build quality somewhat, the Find 7a could go easier on the wallet. But if you truly want the cutting-edge smartphone, the Find 7 is still a viable option. It has remarkable build quality, great audio performance, above average camera with tons of features, rapid charging, and even more in software which differentiated well among the other flagships. At Rs 37,990, it is cheaper than most of them, and if you don't mind the display issues, the Find 7 is a great flagship to get. To summarize better, listed here are the pros and cons of this device. And that's about it for the video review, guys. Do check out the full review in the blog, the link will be in the description below, and also hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. Thanks for watching and let us know what you think in the comment section below.